The Joyland amusement park took a not-so-joyful turn earlier this week when they became victim to a burglary. The suspects vandalized their concession stands and emptied their shelves. While they were caught in surveillance footage, LPD says they have not been located yet. A new event is rolling into Lubbock. Food Truck Alley will be held each month at the Memorial Civic Center. As you can see, the chairs behind me are currently empty, but with this being the first time the event has ever been held, owners expect a full crowd here today. A 3-year-old girl is at the heart of a heated debate on whether or not parents should post their child on social media. Parents across Lubbock who have heard of this little girl, Rin Eleanor, are making big changes in their own families. Trending now on TikTok? Pilates. But don't get it twisted. The people I've spoken with today tell me it is not easy, but it is worth it, and it is a workout that anyone can do. And that's why so many people are signing up right now. Together on social media to show support to Tech student athletes by posting the cactus emoji. A flood of tweets was posted making Tech a trending hashtag on Twitter after a TCU recruiter posted criticizing those who choose to start their brand in Lubbock. The Lubbock Police Department just wrapped up Operation Lubbock Tornado. Lasting over just 1 month, LPD followed up with known sex offenders in our community. They do this as a way to hold them accountable for their offenses while also keeping our community safe. The crops all across the South Plains have been suffering this summer as we've experienced drought conditions. Specifically, the grapes in our local wineries have taken a big hit this summer. But as you can see behind me, a storm is rolling into Lubbock, and we will be finally getting the rain we've been waiting for. Marine Corps Sergeant Jason Lilly is the man to the right of me in orange. What he doesn't know is in a few short minutes, he will be surprised with a brand new mortgage-free home. Fall is quickly approaching, and I honestly couldn't be more excited. A huge attraction during the fall season is the pumpkin patch and the corn maze. But as we know, this season has presented a lot of challenges for farmers, including those here at Addle-Do Farms. This is the moment when Judah Baldwin's car collided with a telephone pole. You can't see the car, but you can hear the impact and see the sparks.
I woke up that morning thinking it was going to be a great day. I was going to go to work, get off, go home, like my usual routine, and next thing I know I'm in the ER and like could have died. I think it's just kind of like a little refresher, just reminds you to like, you know, be grateful for this like life we have. Like it's such a gift.
Initially, seeing the vehicle, neighbors assumed that the victim was dead inside, but Judah was nearby. He had been ejected from the car. And although it may not look like it, this is the pole that Judah hit on his way home from work, and neighbors across the street quickly sprung into action.
I didn't expect to find him alive. I think he was unconscious for a few minutes, and then he kind of lifts his head up and starts moaning. I was like, oh, good, he's alive.
Bryce and his father stayed with Judah until help arrived, rubbing his back, trying to keep him calm and awake.
Some people just, you know, didn't care and just drove on by, and so just knowing that like they like heard it and like took the time to like make sure I was okay and, you know, be there for me, like just means a lot.
The three were able to reunite shortly after the wreck.
It was nice to actually meet him and see him. It's nice to see him walking, you know, and I was terrified he's gonna die.
And while he survived, he did sustain severe injuries, including 6 broken bones and 16 staples in his head.
It's just a miracle. Like I think I'm just very lucky to be here.
Erin Pillay, KLBK News. That's right, and the city is slowly but surely trying to improve that. A bike pedestrian master plan has been in the works for years. Standing in front of HEB, this is just one location that will soon have bike lanes. The owner of DCF Cycles and Fitness says he is seeing more customers by the day.
There's a lot of people, particularly with the price of gasoline, people are wanting to ride their bike to work, to class, school, whatever it is they're doing.
Nathan Fuentes turned to cycling earlier this month, and he says he is already saving money.
I did a little research. I wish I would have done more, because now that I own a bike, I'm realizing that it's not the most friendliest here in Lubbock for bikers.
All of these little things here reflect light, and at night it just lights up like a beacon.
Parked cars and bike lanes, signage covered in brush, and few road markers.
It's a good way to get really hurt.
I will try to ride on sidewalks on major streets, just because it's a little safer.
Cyclists can also wear reflective clothing and use flashing lights to let drivers know they're near.
A lot of people don't understand that cyclists have the same rights to the road as a motor vehicle. It's considered a vehicle and must obey all the same law. I recommend staying off of the big 7-lane streets that we have that run north, south, east, and west, but are our biggest transporters of vehicles at the high speeds. Speed differential is what kills.